goon who decided to so-called press Drake at the Wells Fargo Arena in Philadelphia last night. Let me give you some quick backstory. We all know Drake and Meek Mill have an issue, and last night Drake performed in Philly for the first time since the rap beef, and Drake wasn't at a nightclub. He was at the Wells Fargo Arena, a building that cost $300 million plus to build, a building where the Philadelphia Flyers and Philadelphia 76ers both play, a building where over 21,000 people can fit in, a building that is owned by Comcast and sponsored by one of the largest banks in the country, Wells Fargo. Now, like most arenas in America, this building is probably one of the most securest places in the city. And there's certain places everybody is just well aware you can't cut up at. Why? Simply because it's mad security. And why wouldn't it be? When you have 21,000 screaming fans at a function, I have to keep everybody there safe and protect the main attraction, whether it's a hockey team, basketball team, or as in last night's case, Drake. Well, last night it was some real live flexing going down on social media because it was some guys outside the Wells Fargo Arena acting like they wanted to press Drake. Let's hear it.
Letting y'all know right now, we're 100, 200 deep, Dreamchasers. We're going to press his Drake. He disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? World Star, academics, shade room, all. I'm letting y'all know right now, Dreamchasers, DC4 on his way, D-Line, Prime Security, AP Security. This is what we do. This is what I do.
Yeah, 200. Yeah, I'm 200 strong. I come to rap, this want to talk. My press game is real. Take your ass back to Toronto. Y'all talking I ain't no 200 deep, 3 deep, Prime, D-Line.
I am so perplexed by this whole chain of events. Number one, I tell y'all all the time, why do you guys choose to incriminate yourselves via the internet? All you dudes will be screaming about rats and ratting and deaf to all snitches be the main one snitching on yourself via social media. If you had a chance to really do something to Drake in that arena, which you didn't, why would you broadcast that? You was going to do it beforehand via social media. Doing that is the digital version of acting like you want to fight someone, but knowing that there's people there who going to hold you back. You don't really want no static. You just want to look like you're about static. Now, this guy just incriminated himself online for all the authorities in Philly to see because he wants to pretend to press Drake. Look, man, if that's the definition of press, I don't understand the definition of press. This wasn't a club. It was the Wells Fargo Arena in Philly. That's like being at the Super Bowl and saying you're going to press the halftime act. You acting like you surprised there's security there. Why wouldn't there be police and a bunch of security there? I have to protect the stars of the show from over 20,000 screaming fans, and I have to protect 20,000 screaming fans from themselves. And in this day and age, possibly from acts of terrorism. But the fact that these goons went to the Wells Fargo Arena and acted surprised there was mad security there is baffling to me. It's like being shocked that President Obama has Secret Service. It's like being shocked that there's an alarm system in a bank when you try to rob it. It's literally like going to Pizza Hut and being shocked that they serve pizza. You knew it was going to be mad security there, but you wasn't there to press people. You was there to get attention via social media. This is the world we live in, ladies and gentlemen. This so-called goon didn't really want to press Drake. He wanted to be on Shade Room and Academics and Baller Alert and promote DC4. He's probably happy as hell he's getting Donkey of the Day, and we'll probably be making a video about it later. That's why I don't be saying these dudes' names, but I have to talk about these things because I have to point out the lameness in his actions so they aren't repeated. But you know who I'm really disappointed in? Who? Meek Mill. Okay, Meek Mill put on Instagram, when you run out the back door with 12 and use the old man to save you, I'm done. You had Philadelphia SWAT with you. I'm going to go ahead and hang it up with these suckers. Had y'all tucked in back there for hours. Laugh out loud, still running. Meek Mill, aren't you on probation for 6 years? Why are you on social media incriminating yourself? Meek on Instagram taking credit like he called the shot, like he was trying to get Drake touched up, knowing them people in Philly be on his head and be looking for any old thing to violate him. Why connect yourself to this Negro nonsense, especially being that they just let you off house arrest and let you float around and get them bags? Why incriminate yourself? I don't understand how you guys will slander somebody for being a rat, but then rat on yourselves. Meek, you shouldn't be taking credit for this. Okay, entertain a clown and you become part of the circus. And what this dude did outside of Wells Fargo Arena last night is definitely deserving of a bright pair of overalls, a red nose, and a smile painted on his face from ear to ear. Please give this clown the biggest hee-haw. Please. I wouldn't even want you repping my set like that if I was on probation for 6 years. If I'm on probation for 6 years, don't show up talking about you dream chasers and you outside and about to do this and that. Don't put that on me. Okay. I don't want those problems.